My fellow countrymen, a letter to the President of the United States. Mr. President, do you think we are stupid? Yesterday I picked up my SKS rifle at the gun shop where I had it fitted with a 20 capacity magazine. I looked at it when I got home, propped up against my bedroom dresser, and I realized again, as I knew from when I was a young boy, just learning about guns, that it was no threat to anyone. Guns do not hurt people, only people hurt people. My gun is a semi-automatic rifle, legal and once used for combat. It can be used again for that purpose, but most of all, it is my tool of self-defense. It is lightweight, short in length, loads easily, shoots very fast, and is highly accurate. I hope that I never have to use it as self-defense, but if I need to, I most certainly will. Do I think that a criminal could break into my home to assault me and steal my possessions? Yes, history has shown that it has happened. Do I think that a foreign power could invade my country to conquer, subjugate, and eliminate my family, friends, and countrymen? Yes, history has shown that it has happened also. Do I think that my own country could turn our own military, or National Guard, or even police force against my family, friends, countrymen, and me, a law-abiding citizen? To control, subjugate, enslave, or eliminate me? History has shown that did happen also. So why would anyone try to place a restriction on my gun propped up against my dresser? My fellow countrymen, it is simple. We are not stupid, Mr. President. The President and others want control of us and our country. My friends, it is time to stop playing politics. It is time to stop worrying about what the current fad in the country is saying. It is time to start thinking about all we have because of what we have already fought and died for. It is time to stand up against these people that we disagree with, firmly plant our feet, stating that there is no negotiation, there is no compromise, and that the answer is an unequivocal no. It's okay to stand up for principles, morals, ethics, and your belief in God, just as your forefathers did, and tell the domestic invaders of our liberty that we will defend our Constitution and our amendments to the death. Sound old-fashioned to you? Sound a little harsh or crazy? Sound paranoid? Well, ask yourself, did Washington or Jefferson think that of themselves when they pledged their lives and their fortunes to the founding of America? Do we not owe them and everyone in our family histories that defended our country to do the same? I, for one, will do so. Mr. President, do you think we are stupid? Men and women, I think you may agree with me that we do not see the strong America that once existed. We have a weak economy with high unemployment, massive debt to a foreign country that is an enemy of the Constitution, a weak president and weak elected officials, people that sway like weeds in the wind to their own selfish agendas or the lobbying groups with high amounts of monetary investments. These people want to place us in a position of weakness, a position where we think we cannot defend ourselves, that we cannot take care of ourselves, and we cannot think for ourselves. In essence, they want us to be adult children and to feel, not think that the government must take care of us. But most of all, they want us to be convinced that we are not capable of defending ourselves. Without arms, the First Amendment means nothing. Having elected officials in Washington playing politics and reminding them that it is their public service that they may be removed, peacefully or forcefully, if they violate our Constitution, is our only way to enforce the Constitution. Finding solutions to criminal gun violence is very important, but it only comes second in priority to the adherence of the Second Amendment. Solutions? Defending our schools and government building and workers with security and arms. Not allowing anyone with a criminal record or mental illness to possess a gun, and strict laws to criminal gun violence with the death penalty. Mr. President, do you think we are stupid? Peace, freedom, and liberty are not gifts. We may think they are because we live in the America of 2013, when we all go about our business, having families with houses, stuffing our faces with fast food and big screen TVs. We just keep making ends meet and paying the taxes. For the most part, life can be okay if we just keep our head in the sand like an ostrich. If we just keep ourselves in denial, because most of the world is still fighting the fight that we have already accomplished. We are supposed to build from here, not take down the foundation of what we have already fought for. And we and the rest of the world is starting to realize that we cannot give freedom and liberty to other nations. They have to fight for those things themselves. They have to earn it, and they have to buy the tools themselves to get it. Otherwise, there is no pride or worth, and their freedom and liberty will not last. Remember when we were kids and we were told that there was no fighting on the school playground? Well, my dad told me that if I was attacked, that I was to defend myself, and he showed me how to do it. If a bully hit me, I was to hit him right back. Now notice I wrote bully and defend. Well, this actually did eventually happen. There was a bully. There was a fight. I was hit. And I not only hit the guy hard, I demolished him when I threw him up against a wall. Both of us were called into the principal's office. My dad came to the school. He backed me up. He defended my actions and would not tolerate it if I was punished in any way. My dad was the law. He was the Constitution. He was what a good principal or president should be. The principal of the school learned a lesson that day. You see, folks, when you get right down to it, this issue is bigger than any law or constitution. It is a simple moral code or law. It is part of us, deep inside. We are too good inside to tolerate evil. For ourselves, we have to build from here. I, as an older man, who never realized when I was younger what a privilege it was to be free, now know that the rich men of the Revolution wrote the Constitution with such respect for the poor and middle class. They despised the imperial kingdoms of Europe and the despotic power of which they wielded. They made a country so everyone could have a peaceful life without government intrusion. Yep, just for us schmucks that love our religion, our guns, our Sunday football, and grilling bratwurst on charcoal. The rich or royalty do not need to protect themselves. They have other people to do that for them. I am poor, but my freedom and liberty is my wealth. They knew that. It was what drove their life, and it drives mine. In today's world, all of the petty things that people fight, vote, and argue about mean nothing if we cannot defend this old, yellowed, protected by bulletproof glass piece of paper. How do we build from here? You can unite with your countrymen and change the United States of America. We can stand together. It was done in 1776, and if needed, be done again. We have already decided on the direction of the country, and the reason it was done was so that no action or part of the president or government that was in violation of the Constitution or amendments be tolerated or condoned. We, as the people, will not be controlled. We will not be treated as children. We do not need a government to take care of us. We are, and always shall be, sovereign. A call to arms, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the time for all good people to come to the aid of their country. Mr. President, do you think we are stupid? I firmly believe that you think we are. But I have a strong, loud, defined answer for you. We are not.